What's up, everybody? Happy Tuesday. Hope all you're having a great day so far today. Woo. Listen, it was a lot to unpack in this episode of GH. I'm not gonna lie. It was a lot going on. It was a lot of mess. But let's get into it. First and foremost, now I have a certain love for the Ashford family. I do. But I did not care for this. I didn't care. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm just being honest. I felt like they need to get him a different storyline because this whole misdiagnosis, digging into the past, I'm not here for it. I'm not because I'm gonna tell you why I'm not, because I don't see the point. What's the point? Digging into the past, finding this doctor. What is the point after 40 plus years? Like, what is it going to accomplish? What is it going to do? It's not going to change anything. What's done is done. What happened 40 plus years ago happened. You can't change 40 years. So I don't see where this is going. You know what I'm saying? And I was happy in the beginning when Marshall was like, oh, forget about it. I'm not going to look into it. But then, Curtis and Stella kept prodding him to look into it. And I'm just like, for what? Because apparently she found the doctor. Like she didn't find the doctor, but I guess she found out who the doctor was that misdiagnosed him. And I guess now they're going to hunt and look for the doctor or whatever. Is that doctor even still alive is the question. Because I'm like, this was 40 years ago. How old was the doctor when he misdiagnosed him? Because I'm like, the man either got to be in his 90s by now or dead. One or the other. Because I'd be surprised if the brother's still living. I'm just saying. And I really don't see, like, what answers can you get? Like, people get misdiagnosed all the time. It's messed up, but it happens. It's like, what are you gaining from doing this? From looking for this man? What answers do you expect to get? Like, why was I misdiagnosed? Why would you? At this point, I wouldn't care about the why. I agree with Curtis. It's like, you can't change the past, and you got what you got right now. You got your family. You know what I'm saying? You got your family. Like, yeah, you missed out on 40 years of memories. Okay, but you can make new memories right now. You could do that now. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't see the point in this, but okay. I just feel like it's a waste of time. Because what are we getting out of this as viewers? Like, what are we getting? So moving on from that. I understand that Laura want to see the good in Cyrus. But my whole thing is, so what are they going to do with Cyrus? Like, if Cyrus is on this redemption tour and he's really trying to be a better person, like he's not trying to be in a criminal life anymore and all that type of stuff, what are they going to do with him? Because honestly, if they change him up now and he's no longer going to be in organized crime or nothing like that, I feel like he's going to go to Julie and Jerome route. You know what I'm saying? Where you get redeemed, but people in the town still treat you like a pariah. You still get into a little mischief here and there. And then they probably gonna kill you off or write you off and you leave town. That's the only. It's a rabbit hole. It's a rabbit hole. Cause I'm like, what else do you do with Cyrus? Cause I can't see no woman willingly in that town being with him. You know what I'm saying? It's like, what love interest is he gonna get? Cause most of the women in that town can't stand his ass. They don't like him. So they just gonna change their mind and see the good in him and start dating him. I don't like. What are we doing with him? You know what I'm saying? I feel like Cyrus is a much better villain than he is as a good person. I feel like he makes a better villain. He got the look of a villain. And I think he's better off that way. That's just my opinion. But like I said, if Laura want to see the good in him and she hoping for the best, good luck to her. Heather freaking Weber. You know what? As much as Heather Weber annoyed the shit out of me, I give her credit. I do. Because Heather, as much as she gets on my nerves sometimes, she is crafty. Like, that chick don't go down without a fight. She always got a trick up her sleeve. She always has some type of game plan. Even when she's out of options, she creates one out of thin air. At the drop of a dime, she can create a way out of a bad situation real quick. And I like that about her. Like I said, she annoys the shit out of me sometimes, but she's crafty. The way she be just choking out the damn guards and stuff. I'm like, wasn't you just sick a minute ago? Like, you was just sick a minute ago. You was claiming you was in pain, but you probably was lying, or she was telling the truth. I don't know where she get all this superhuman strength from, but I guess Heather Weber's is freaking hilarious to me though. The way she just be choking people the fuck out, like Heather don't care. Um, and this chick done got some little saw looking thing, whatever the hell that was. She was ready to take Cyrus the hell out. This chick is Delulu, sitting here talking about, oh, I'm gonna be a mother to Ace and stuff like that. And I'm just tired of her bitching about Esme. I get so tired of some of these women up here being delusional about their kid. Nina was delusional about Nell, and here go Heather being delusional about Esme. Oh, my sweet Esme. Girl, Esme had the mark of Cain on her. That girl was the straight devil. Ain't nothing sweet about that. M&M's is sweet. Skittles is sweet. Okay? There ain't nothing sweet about that girl. Wasn't nothing sweet or pleasant about that girl. Nothing at all. That girl was, she was the devil. You know, like at the end of the day, I'm like, some of these people, I'm like, what child do you think you have? Like, these kids that they claim is so sweet and saintly is just, I'm like, where you get that from? I guess in the parents' eye, they just think that. But I'm like, no, it wasn't nothing sweet about that girl. I like how Laura bashed her upside her damn head. I said, go ahead, Laura, knock her shit out. And I'm glad she did. Came just in the nick of time and boop. I loved it. But I really wonder though, like, what the hell is going on with Heather? They done got her back in handcuffs and now she done collapsed and stuff. Because I did agree with Cyrus at first. I'm like, is she faking this? But she don't look like she faking. Her ass was legit on that ground. I'm like, what's going on with you? Like, what you got? An illness or something? Like, what's going on? Well, thank God little Ace is okay. Apparently that's just the ear infection or whatever, which is common for kids. So thank God he gonna, just get some antibiotics and be cool. So anyway, moving on from that. Moving on from that little mess. I really don't know what's going on with. I really hope Dante not gonna die. I hope not, cause they sitting there talking about he ain't got no pulse. Chase was checking on him, talking about he ain't got no pulse and stuff like that. I'm like, I hope y'all not killing him off. Like, what the hell are we doing? You know what I'm saying? Cause I seen a behind the scenes photo of him wearing some little uniform or whatever, and that like the type of uniform where they bury a cop in. I said, wait a minute. I said, I know damn well y'all not killing him. Y'all better not. GH better not be killing no Dante off. I swear to God. We'll be please. The hell I would raise. Cause no, we're not killing him. I know some people was like, and I agree, like he had the bulletproof vest on. I'm like, so how the hell y'all shoot him with the bulletproof vest on? But then I was thinking they do got certain bullets that can go through a vest though. I remember back in the day they used to call them cop killer bullets. They can go straight through a vest. They not like regular rounds and nothing like that. They can go right pierce through a cop's vest. I remember those. Which is crazy. But good thing I can't believe I'm saying this, but good thing Jason was there. At least Jason, got him, bandaged up or whatever, tried to stop the bleeding or whatever, put pressure on it and got 911 on the phone and stuff. But hopefully they can get there. Because everybody, even Jason was like, oh, I could hear the sirens. Everybody talking about they could, jostling them, talking about, oh, we hear sirens and stuff. I'm like, well, what the hell taking y'all so long if they could hear the sirens? Where the people at? Y'all hear sirens. Where the people? Like, them the slowest ambulance people I've seen in my damn life. I'm like, what's taking y'all so long? This man dying over here. Get y'all ass over here. Ring y'all damn siren all you want to. Get out of that damn van and do some work. This man over here bleeding to death on the damn ground. Get y'all ass over here. What y'all taking so long for? Jason looked like he done got grazed a little bit or whatever. But, I guess the reason Jason probably didn't feel that he got grazed probably based off adrenaline. Because, your heart pumping and a lot going on and you trying to save somebody. So I'm guessing now he finally see, oh, I've been hit a little bit or whatever. So, I don't see Jason going to no hospital. So my guess is the only person I think he know with some medical knowledge is Elizabeth. So I wouldn't be shocked if he popped up on Liz or whatever to get a little bit of medical treatment. I was so annoyed by Joss and Dex. I was like, ugh. Every time I see them, I get just so annoyed. I'm like, oh God. Because here she goes sitting here calling Brick looking for Sonny or where's Sonny and all this. Jocelyn, stop calling Sonny people, please. Stop. You know what? At this point, if I was Sonny, I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. If I was Sonny at this point, I would just, I know in the mob it'll make you look weak to let somebody like Dex survive after what he did. But at this point, I would let Dex slide if I was Sonny. Because you know what? I would fire Dex. I would tell him, listen, I ain't gonna hurt you. Stay away from me. You're out of my business. You can see Jocelyn all you want to. Let that trick be your headache. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead. You want to date her? Date her. Because I feel like that would be the worst punishment than anything Sonny could conjure up. Dex dating Jocelyn is horrible punishment. That's like that's like corporal punishment. That's capital punishment to the highest power. Because the sheer annoyance of her voice alone, her sheer shrieking, the shrieking of her voice is punishment enough. So you know what? Let him have her. You go ahead. Y'all go ahead. You need a couple dollars for the movies or something. Go ahead. Take her out. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just do y'all and stay the hell away from me. If I'm Sonny, that's how I'm telling it. Stay away from me. You that's punishment enough for you. I'm not gonna hurt you. You know what I'm saying? Soon as she opened her mouth, her voice alone will hurt your ears. So knock yourself out. You need $5 for the movie. I know it ain't $5 no more, but you can go on Tuesday. They still got $5 Tuesday, I think. You know, go ahead. I'll pay for it. Just stay the hell away from me. Gotcha. So anyway, I like the little conversation between Olivia and Sam and whatnot. I wish Sam would just stop bringing up Drew. I wish she would stop bringing up that little disagreement she had with Drew. Because at the end of the day, it don't matter what Drew got to say. Drew is an absentee parent. Minus what happened with Victor and stuff like that. When he came back, he was absentee. Okay, he was still absentee. The man wasn't even around for Halloween for her. Like, the first thing he wanted to do is go see Carly. This man didn't spend Christmas with this girl. Nothing. Him throwing her birthday party, I don't give a damn about that. That don't make up for all the other bullshit that he done did. So if I was Sam, I wouldn't worry about his little raggedy ass. I wouldn't worry about him. She ain't got to argue with him about parenting their daughter, because for one, the child lived with her 95% of the time any damn way. So I wouldn't care what he got to say. Yeah, you can have an opinion on something as a father, but at the end of the day, you ain't got no final say on shit. Go sit down somewhere. Go sit down. Okay, don't nobody care about your say and what school you want her to go. I wouldn't even entertain him if I was Sam. I would just, when Drew talk, I would let that shit go in this ear and come out the other. As soon as he done talking, I'm like, all right, you finished? All right, peace out. You know what I'm saying? Don't pay his raggedy ass no mind. I feel bad for her though, because her and Olivia, once they got the news from Jocelyn and Dex that Dante was shot. Because I got the feeling Olivia, you already know Olivia probably going to rail on Sonny about this shit. Like, oh, this is your fault, Sonny. Shut up, Olivia. So anyway, moving on from that. Speaking of Sonny, if I wasn't big on Jagger before, he might have won me over in this episode, because Jagger was reading Sonny for filth. He read Sonny like he was reading the Bible. Like he was reading some scripture. I was sitting there watching this and I'm like, go ahead, Jagger. And notice how Anna did not interrupt that man one time while he was reading Sonny for filth. Anna didn't interrupt him once. The only time Anna interrupted him and said, are you finished? Is when he started bringing that shit around to her. When he was like, oh, that's why you defend Sonny, because of Robin. The love Robin has for him. That's why you defend. Anna was like, are you done? But Anna did not interrupt him not once. She let that man speak. Because Jagger was getting some shit off his chest. And mind you, as far as the whole Stone situation, do I feel like Sonny's love for Stone was genuine? I do feel like a big part of it was genuine. But I feel like what Jagger said had some validity to it as well. I feel like what he was saying was valid. Because I do feel like what Sonny did definitely helped his image. I do feel like him donating the money and all the stuff that he does for the hospital and all that stuff. Yeah, I feel like he does it to be kind and stuff, but I think he also does it to outweigh the bad that he does. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like he tries to balance himself. Oh, I shoot people. Oh, I shot this one in the chest. Oh, let me donate $1 million to the hospital. I definitely feel like he does for his image. Oh, I can believe that. Oh, I do. Oh, I believe that wholeheartedly. But for Sonny to sit there and say, and try to change up the whole Karen situation, talking about, oh, I try to help her. Oh, I try to be a listening ear for her, whatever the hell he said. You know, like, my whole thing is, sir, if you were really trying to help Karen, why you didn't get her no help? Why you didn't get her no therapist or nothing? You could have paid for it. You had some money at the time too. You could have paid for that. I mean, granted, he probably wasn't as wealthy back then as he was today, but he still had coin. He still was on his way to being wealthy. You know what I'm saying? You had enough money for whatever. He could have got that girl some therapy. He could have really helped her. He didn't have to have her stripping in his club. He didn't have to have her do that. He could have really helped her. He could have paid for that girl to go to school, do something with herself. Anything he could have did. But you sat there and you manipulated that girl. He preyed on that girl. And you supplied that girl with drugs when you could have really helped her. None of the shit that Sonny did for Karen was helping her. It was hurting her. Even more than she was already hurt. And for Ava, and you know I love me some Ava, but for Ava to sit there and say, oh, I believe that you really did try to help Karen or that you cared about Karen, whatever she said, I'm like, Ava. So if somebody did to Avery what Sonny did to Karen, Ava would have been okay with that? Ava would have saw that as helping her? I really wonder if Ava would see it that way. If somebody did the same thing Sonny did to her daughter, that he did, you know, to Karen, and somebody did that to her child, would she be okay with that? Would she be like, oh, I believe you try to help my daughter? You really would believe that? I don't get Ava on that one. I really don't. And I see why Scott don't like Sonny ass. And I see why Jagger don't like Sonny. You know what I'm saying? Because they see the real. It's like, granted, Sonny got his moments where I like him too, but he definitely had predatory vibes about him, especially back then. And I see why Sonny reacts the way that he reacts back then with the Zakars. Remember when Johnny, you know, Michael kept trying to get into organized crime and stuff, and Johnny was around him and all that. And remember when Johnny was helping Christina with her plan to get back at Sonny by pretending that they were dating and stuff, and how Julian, you know, wanted Morgan to spy on him, you know, spy on Sonny for him. And Sonny felt like all those people were using his kids. I feel like his reaction was so big to that because part of that was guilt, because he did damn near the same thing to Karen. He used that girl. You know what I'm saying? Like you did. And I love how Jagger just kept the foot on his neck. I said, go ahead, Jagger. Jagger went the hell off. I do agree with Ava though. Having an FBI agent pissed off at you is not good. But I wonder what's gonna be on them surveillance footage, because they talking about they got surveillance videos and stuff. That he want Ava to get from Spinelli or whatever. So I'm wondering if Jagger is going to get that same footage or whatever. Can he get access to that? Because my guess is if Spinelli looks at that footage, he probably going to see Jason somewhere on that footage. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, who knows if Jagger's going to see that. Jagger might just get something else. Maybe Spinelli coded it or something like that. I don't know, but it's going to be quite interesting to see. But this was a very interesting episode. It was very good in my opinion. I liked a lot of the stuff that was going on. Anyway, hit the comment section. Let me know what you all thought, and I will see you all later. Hope you all have a great night. Peace.